Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
I apologize for the background noise, guys. I'm still on my trip, so I tried to make this video short. Something about the news. Mass media seem to be pumping Bitcoin or just overreacting for the recent, at least holding the price in certain area. So what they say, for example, Russia will buy $10 billion in Bitcoin, according to the Russian economist. And basically, this is his tweet. Why everything is started from. He said that sitting here in Moscow, government, when Russian government I'm working for will start investing almost like 470 billion reserves into bitcoins. I expect that I'll be at least $10 billion in the first quarter this year. This sound like, oh, we may it, or not even we may, like it will be not that a bad idea, something like that. But it doesn't sound like we will buy or we have a potential to buy even. So you see how this is the media like overstating these facts. Like, I don't know, but just don't read only the titles, read the articles and try to dig into the news a little bit deeper. Some more reasonable news is, for example, this one: Bitcoin mining chip market maker Canaan considers United States IPO following the Bitmain, right? And what is interesting for that is the Morgan Stanley, Deutsche Bank, Credit Suisse Group, and CMB International Capital were joint sponsor of Canaan's proposed Hong Kong listing. So those guys usually don't make bad investments. Well, they do, but if the mining firm listing is supported by them, then they seem to be like, they are huge and they're usually supposed to be in a position of Bitcoin and crypto, but now they seem to be expecting some profits from mining company, and mining company is in a profit when the Bitcoin price is going to the new high. So make your own decision, guys, make your own conclusions. Another interesting topic: Bitcoin has the potential to be worth a lot, says Bill Miller. A topic, that's just title, I would say. And if you will watch this video, you will understand how, again, overestimate, how like a cherry picking this is. Basically, he said that it may worth a lot and it may worth zero later. So, but he says like high potential. It is going to new highs in every like few years, and constantly growing. So it's just interesting option for the investment. And so again, seem like mass media is overexcited, I would say, but still it's overexcited and brings new bullishness into the space, which is not bad. So let's look at the price and crypto TA briefly. What we do have here is that this is the first thing which I'm looking at. The altcoin total capitalization is like smoothly and nicely leaving this triangle, this wedge to the downside, but more like sideways and forming a new channel. So if it will be confirmed, if there will not be a sudden drop, then it means that this threat is invalidated, and that is not bad at all. And in fact, a lot of the altcoins are doing good. For example, Ether stopped the fall, it didn't even touch this support. For example, again, Cardano is try to break this resistance level. Neo is going up, Tron is going up. So not all, but many huge altcoins are showing strength. And for example, Zilliqa is one of my, not of my favorite, but those which I like and looked at carefully. Sort of TPS higher than, let's say, Ether or something. They are broke the resistance and going up in the rising trend. So not that bad. Well, except of Ethereum Classic, which had this 51% attack recently. But even for that case, this drop worth of Bitcoin, like 10% of Bitcoin price, it's not really that much for that event. So, and actually it showed quite a nice performance from the bottom, from the previous low. So if not that unlucky event, then I would expect Ethereum Classic would be much higher now and one of the best gainers if Bitcoin will go high eventually. The thing which I also need to mention is Bitcoin dominance, which is actually going lower and lower with time from the Bitcoin low. So we have a nice chance to go to the new low with Bitcoin maximum, with Bitcoin dominance, which means the altcoins will grow even more. So this positive bias would move the Bitcoin price as well to the new local high. And the important thing is that yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago, we looked at this triangle of Bitcoin on Bitfinex, and it perfectly, once again, it perfectly touched its top top resistance line, which means that we are confirming this triangle once again, and we have like until January 18th sometime, and then it will be broken. I think quite a strong move, maybe down, like technically it will go down, but I'm still positive. You see, like a lot of things are showing bullish signs, a lot of things are showing bearish signs. For example, for the bearish signs, the shorts are very low, so it's very easy to go low than to go high, because again, longs are almost at the peak. So markets seem to be going against the crowd. We shall go down, but you see there are mixed signals. And the last thing which I was going to mention in that case is Tether and its price to United States dollar. What is interesting here is that recently, when we had, maybe actually daily chart is even better, when we had some rise of Bitcoin price and Tether was on the rise as well, somewhere around here, we see the volume on Tether. Here as well we see the volume on Tether. Here we didn't see anything on Bitcoin on Tether, but we see the volume on Tether. It would mean one of two possible opposite things. First is possibly the Bitcoin rise is just very close from now, maybe next day or 2 days from now, and somebody is accumulating Tether to pump the price of Bitcoin, or the price of Bitcoin is about to go very low because people are doing the opposite thing. They are going out of Bitcoin to Tether. So, and it's absolutely no way to say which one is correct. Considering all of that, saying all that, I'm still like 60% bullish right now, at least because of the moving average, 50-day moving average. As soon as we are above this line, I'm pretty confident that we are in the local bullish territory. But if we'll go lower, or at least test it, then I would start to lean to a bearish side. So we'll see. Sorry that I cannot tell you today anything more definitive, but in any case, thank you for being with me, and I hope to see you tomorrow next update. Safe trading, guys. Goodbye.